Respect, not genuine love, respect, pay. I should appreciate time to the genuine ones only. Regardless if you was from a child point of view sexually assaulted, dealt with trauma at a young age, and you dealt with trauma on top of trauma going into your adulthood, and your trauma from your childhood went into your adulthood, and you didn't know how to show up for yourself to become your best self version of yourself, and you just want to become the best self version of yourself to be able to balance your day-to-day activities without allowing depression or anxiety to flare up in your day-to-day activities, or allowing toxic people to come into your life and to know how to reject them, or to know how to be able to identify who you are today. It's not easy, because trauma will allow you to believe that you're not worthy of yourself, because the enemy allows you to believe that you're not worthy of yourself, and the enemy allows you to believe to give up on yourself, and the enemy allows you to believe that you're supposed to live in discouraged, and you're supposed to live in fear. But when you got God installed within you, God's going to allow you to believe in yourself, to become your best self version of yourself, to have self-awareness, self-respect, self-healing, self-control, self-discipline, self-care, self-value, self-worth, self-patience, self-peace, self-love, self-confidence within yourself, to have healthy boundaries, to become your best self version of yourself. People overlooked you. People didn't take the time to get to know you. Or people displayed something as your character that's something that you wasn't. But God saw all the private conversations that they was having, and God saw what happened to you. And God wasn't approving everything that did transpire wasn't transpiring. But you can become your best self vision of yourself today, because God allowed you to see another day for a reason. God was allowing you to stay strong for yourself through the times where you wasn't able to see for yourself, because you walk by faith, not by sight. And having faith and understanding the sign within assignment, that you have to understand yourself, to have self-awareness, to understand that assignment within assignment, that when you look at your reflection in the mirror of yourself, you walking by faith, not by sight, because God is guiding you to better days ahead. When you genuinely want it, you're going to start the healing within. It's not going to be easy when it comes to trauma healing. Being sexually assaulted from a child point of view, or dealing with trauma on top of trauma, and your trauma from your childhood went into your adulthood, and you're just trying to become your best self vision of yourself. When it starts with healing, it starts with you. You gotta be genuine, true to yourself, and understand the sign within the sign that you can't wear a mask when you start your healing. You can't have one foot in one door, one foot in the other door. It would never make sense when you're trying to show up for yourself to become your best self vision of yourself. Because God got your back, and God will guide you to better days ahead. As long as you believe in yourself, to understand the assignment within the assignment, that you walk by faith, not by sight, and you are the miracle within yourself, because God allowed you to see another day for a reason. And when you believe in God and God believes in you, and you believe in the God within you, God's going to guide you another day to allow you to see, like, hey, I'm patient with you for a reason. It's no race to healing. It's no race. It's baby steps to understand the assignment, that to show up for yourself in a healthy way. To not allow depression to overpower you, to stop your day-to-day activities, or to allow anxiety to stop you from your day-to-day activities, or to allow you to be in toxic situations. Because when God closes certain doors in your life for a reason, God closes certain doors in your life for a reason. And God removes all those toxic people out of your life for a reason. And God allows you to become your best self vision of yourself. But you gotta be patient with your process, understand the assignment within the assignment. When it starts with healing, you gotta mean what you say and stay true to yourself, and understand the assignment within the assignment, that it's not gonna be easy when it comes to healing, especially trauma. Regardless of how old you was, and it went into your adulthood, and you dealing with trauma on top of trauma. But finding balance within balance, and finding yourself at the end of the day, is very important. And when it comes to healing, it would never be an overnight process, because you will forever heal. And it would never be an overnight process. Will never allow the enemy or hate in disguise or person with intentions to allow you to believe it will be an overnight process. But you gotta mean what you say and say what you true. You gotta mean what you say and say what you mean, and stay true to yourself without gaslighting yourself at the end of the day. Just because you see people healing, and you see people in tune with themselves, their work is their work, and what God's timing is on your time at the end of the day. That's a different ball game at the end of the day. And you gotta mean what you say and stay true to yourself when you look at your reflection of your mirror, and say to yourself, is, you know what? I'm ready for change. I'm ready for growth. I'm ready to become my best self vision of myself. I don't care what my neighbor got going on. They becoming their best self vision of themselves. I could do it too. They motivated me to become my best self vision of myself, because they dealt with trauma from a young age, and it went into their adulthood, and they still dealing with stuff on top of stuff, but they understand that sign within the sign, they still showing up for themselves. I could do it too. I don't got to be a hate in disguise. I don't have to have malicious intentions. It's like my neighbor out their thought process, living their freedom, because they trying to become their best self vision of themselves. I don't have to do that, but I want to do the healing. I want to start within. When it comes to healing, you got to be mentally ready and prepared to actually put your best self first. to start your healing. You gotta put your best self first to start your genuine healing within. And I say that respectfully because God allows us at the end of the day for a reason, and God's in tune with you to show you at the end of the day that God got your back. It's not gonna be easy when it comes to healing. It's not. But you gotta mean what you say and say what you mean and be true to yourself. But change comes growth, but growth comes truth, understanding of self. So protect your energy because not everybody's having your time. And you got this one day at a time. Continue to protect your energy because not everybody's having your time. When God removes certain people out of your life for a reason, do not go backwards. Continue to go forward. It's not going to be easy letting go of the past. But when you put your best self first, and these are the same people that was draining your energy, not allowing you to see your best self vision of yourself, or they gave up on you, or they manipulated you when they felt like, or they discredited your character for something that you truly wasn't, or they allowed you to believe that you was not worthy of yourself, to give up on yourself, and they disrespected you when they felt like it, and they had control issues over you. When God removed those people out of your life, continue to understand the assignment within the assignment that God got your back, and God's going to send genuine people into your life that's going to respect you, genuine people that's going to love you and honor you, and it's not going to be a one-sided situation. It's going to be a two-way street that you're going to respect each other and understand the assignment within the assignment that God got your back, and God's going to guide you to better days ahead. But you got to stay true to yourself to understand the assignment within the assignment. Just because someone gave up on you, don't give up on yourself. Just because someone overlooked you, don't give up on yourself. You are genuinely loved by all the right people. You are genuinely respected by all the right people. Never allow the enemy or hate, disguise, or personal intentions psych your thought process on your freedom, because you are worthy and you matter. I so appreciate your time to the genuine ones only. Protect your energy because not everybody's having your time. You know, be careful when people try to gaslight you at the end of the day, to act like so into on God, and the whole entire time they're trying to psych your thought process on your freedom and your eyesight and your pockets, to manipulate you at the end of the day with something that you're truly not. And they be trying to bring harm towards you, to gaslight you like they're so in tune with God, and they not. So protect your energy because not everybody's having your time. I so appreciate your time to the genuine ones only. Love yourself with God's protection for every direction. Have a safe day and have a safe remaining week. Love yourself with God's protection for every direction. Now you genuine love, respect. Thank you for your time.